Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer, and this is yet again Endless Space in my Zerg playthrough. Now I want to make a short note before we start. This video is actually going to be a little bit shorter than my regular videos, simply because, to be quite frankly honest with you, I am hungry. I'm currently starving, but I wouldn't be able to make a videocast after I eat. So I decided to make one before that happens. So I hope you appreciated me not being able to eat when I really want to. But I know for a fact I probably wouldn't be able to record anything after I eat. So yeah, this is simply going to be a little bit shorter video. I might try to drag it on for as long as possible, but we will see how long I can actually manage. So yeah. There was also another note I wanted to... Oh yeah, you hear that? That's right, you don't, because there is no more background noise, at least I hope there isn't. But well, there shouldn't be. Have my new air conditioner. Hello friend! I like you so much, you're so cool and white, and you look amazing above my door. And you have this blinking LED, and this is white and... Oh, so cute! Yeah, Anyway, back to Endless Space and me being at least trying to be a little bit more professional. How about we just go right into the action? Obviously, as usual, I have no idea where we ended off. So, usually a good idea to do, a good thing to do when you are in such a situation is to check your technology tree. And already I have some reminiscence of the last episode. Is that a proper word? Reminiscence? Whatever. You probably wouldn't have want to have me as an English teacher, let me just tell you that. Okay, a bunch of more Hydra's are ready. Why did I make them? Oh yes, because I wanted to fight multiple fleets at the same time, but hell, hold on a minute. Where are those? Wait, give me a break. Now, I know it has been some time since I recorded my previous video, but there were fleets orbiting Coho right now! And even more to the point, there were multiple fleets heading this way. This is why I created more Hydras. This is the only reason why I did that. So what on earth, game? You're just playing tricks with me, aren't you? Oh well. Now what is going to happen? I'm going to queue up a couple of mutas, right? They require hex firms, so because I queue them up, immediately there's going to be tons of enemy fleets going, all going into the general direction of Coho, trying to make me unable to get any more mutas, and I will be stuck with Hydras all over again. Well, I guess this is what happens. Yeah, nothing more to add to that, pretty much. Can I actually construct anything cool on any other of my systems? It doesn't look like there is anything that particularly needs constructing at this moment. Can I increase the tax rate? Well, I could. I don't really want to. I could make Coho more happy, but I already know for a fact that I don't really care about people on Coho, so yeah. Because they don't give me that much bonus when they are happy. So, how much longer do I have to wait before I can break the deal of ceasefire with Solars? I really want to kill them already, and that's not it. And let's see. It's going for 7 turns, so I have to wait 30 more turns. Why did I agree to this? Whatever, just whatever. Okay, how many Hydras are going in? Well, quite a lot, to be quite frankly honest with you. And there are only Hydras here. Wait, hold on a minute, what happened? Oh yes, I lost the mutas in a fight, hadn't I? Yeah, that's right, because the enemy has rockets now. Yeah, which means that I probably want to redesign those mutas before I actually, you know, do anything with them, aka construct them. So, modify design. What do I want to do? Well, as much as it pains me to do so, I need some kind of anti-missile defense module. Reason for this being, well, a ship with even a single defense module is 1,000 times better protected than a ship without any. And defense modules are just so much more effective than their raw equivalents in HP, so yeah, I definitely need some kind of anti-rocket defense, especially because apparently I cannot do anything to stop it from firing. Oh. I have no anti-rocket technology. Well, that's... That's good to know. I kinda, well, not only didn't expect that, but I'm stumped. I have no words. So, anyway, I guess we have to do something in here. Alright, so I am already in the process of researching wave function control. However, because of the stuff that just recently turned out to happen, I guess I will have to resign from that. Instead, I will go for advanced reactives, because I kinda need them, just a hint. So, since that is the case, I might actually postpone getting wave function control for a little bit longer. You know what? No, I'll actually continue doing what I was doing. I'll just try to get some missile defense first. So, yeah, bear with me. I'll make some more hydras that are acting pretty much like a meat shoot that can actually fire back instead of just being a meat shoot. And as I expected, enemy immediately trying to break the hexaferm trade between my planets just because they like to be annoying. This is what they do best. Yes, indeed it is. So, oh, hello, more fleets incoming. That was so unexpected. Can I just at least... Hey, there we go. Just a static ship. But why does this information disappear when I mouse over it? Now we did it. Whatever, I don't really care. Now, a bunch of production has been finished. Yeah, I know. Just a gazillion more hydras. Well, if having a gazillion hydras would make you victorious by default, I would pretty much be victorious already. But alas, that is not the case. Fortunately, I believe. Can I match those two fleets? Yes, indeed I can, which means that I'm going to attack. Do you have any rockets? Well, of course they do. That's what made them defeat me in the past. So, obviously they want to keep on doing so. So, I have to... Whatever is going to happen, I'm going to lose ships. Because the enemy is going to fire the rockets before they die. So, alas, there is no way for me to save my ships, except for the situation when maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to kill enemy fast enough. So I'm going to go for adaptive strategy. This extra damage might be just enough to destroy the enemy ships before they fire their rockets. However, because lasers are not as fast as kinetics, I'm not actually too sure if this is possible to happen. No, the enemy fired the rockets immediately, and they are moving quite fast. Wow. So yeah, I know that adaptive strategy does give me a defense malus, but it honestly doesn't matter. Whichever ships they decided to target, they are all gone by now. Because they have solo to HP and no anti-rockets defense whatsoever, so I could have gone with any kind of defensive card, and it would help me. I would lose my ships regardless, so I might as well just go for all-in amazing firepower, which is what I did here. And I lost? Yeah, I lost. Oh, 5 ships. Yes, I did. I lost them. So yeah. Oh, that's nice cyber skill. What a nice ability to have. Now, what I'm actually going to do with it, that is the question. Well, just going for more offense can never hurt, right? What is the best course of action? I don't care about Force Reboot 2. Don't really care about Instant Reformer just yet. Master Hacker is not that great of an ability, at least not for me. This is a really cool trait, but I don't care about defense whatsoever, so I'm not going to go with that. Gravity, well, I'm starting to get a little bit more dust than 0, so I might just go for it. Also, knowing me, I would probably forget about it in the future and I wouldn't ever get it, which would be kinda sad. So I guess it's good I went for it. And obviously more offense, that's definitely something I'm going to go for. That's just a no-brainer. Which means that I now have doubled the minimum and maximum amount of damage, which is very, very nice indeed. Still, I will be unable to destroy the enemy ships before they fire their missiles, but that's just the damage I'll have to live with. Also, you know what? I might actually, the next batch of ships I'll send over here to this system, because I'm curious to know what on earth is over there. Assuming, of course, I can do this, because I'm not sure if the ceasefire treaty will allow me to orbit over Paradiddless, or what it's supposed to be called, but whatever. Now, since this is a scouting ship, I might as well actually move out with my ships and start laying siege on the Primus, or whatever it's called. Just kind of retaliation Okay, I'm going to lose all my ships, am I not? I'm pretty sure I am. They all have missiles, don't they? Yes, they do. Oh man, this might be a problem. I believe I'm going to be able to destroy all of their ships, simply because of the raw firepower I have. But let me count. I have 7 ships. They have... well, they have 8. So I'm going to lose all my ships. They're going to lose all their ships. That's my prediction for this battle, and I'm pretty sure an accurate one as well. So why don't I just go ahead and drink a sip of juice? Let me queue up the battle actions before anything happens. Gravity well, more damage. Or adaptive strategy, even more damage. I'll actually go for the second one because I have more ships to destroy than I have to save, if you understand what I mean. So I need the extra damage. I know gravity well is theoretically better because it gives me defense option, a defense bonus, but since I don't have any defense anyway, so yeah. Man, I want to drink some more juice, but I cannot. I'm just so engrossed in this battle. Okay, I'll just wait. I'll see the enemy get destroyed. I hope I will be able to take out all their ships. Now, the enemy has some highly leveled heroes, so it might be a problematic issue. I lost all my ships. The enemy still has one. No! Yeah! The enemy did have one more ship than I did, and that's the only reason why he was able to actually prevail in this battle. Still, that's kinda annoying. I knew I'm going to lose all my ships, and I knew I would have to recover my hero. However, yeah, it's just kinda sad the enemy had more ships, and because of that they were able to prevail in this battle. Fortunately, I have a really good production of Hydra, so I think I'll be able to keep at it for the time being. And it also probably means I will postpone my exploration of this system because I want to focus on Horatio for the time being. How are we doing in terms of score? Not too well, to be honest. How are we doing in terms of military? Not too well either. How are we doing in terms of research? Only a third. I know soldiers are better than me, that's just obvious, but who else is better than me? Nobody else has any science bonus. So that's kind of surprising, isn't it? Overall, I'm not doing too well. I'm not doing too bad either, so I'll just keep at it. Yeah, oh, juice. Come to me, my old friend, come to me. So delicious and moist. Now the enemy is sending scouting ships towards Alran. And what is that? Well, that's nice, except you are going to hate me soon enough anyway, because, yeah, I'm going to try and conquer you. Also, I remember looking at the diplomacy screen just a turn ago, and your icon was neutral, so it wasn't hatred. So you lied to me, AI. Kill this AI! Replace it with a new one. I'm an evil guy. Yada yada. And you know what? I actually am going to explore the system just because I'm driven by curiosity, like most human beings are, and curiosity is going to get the best out of me, as it usually does. Now, oh wait, I already have the rockets, and actually I could redesign my ship. Oops. Well, I guess it happens. So, let me get to ship design. Militaristic 2, and let's get some flak. Now, this word always kinda makes me giggle because it reminds me of a different Polish word that I'm not actually going to bother explaining to you, but let me just tell you, it's a little bit hilarious, to be honest. Alright, 5 anti-missile defense. Do I really want to go for that many? I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure. I mean, it is a Phoenix, so it deserves to have some kind of defense. Then again, sacrificing like so many lasers. Choices! I hate you so much! Oh well. I like lasers. I might resign from a single depleted ammo and go a little bit more into anti-missile though. That sounds about right. Actually it doesn't, but I don't really care. Single depleted ammo is always something, and it seems to me like Horatio no longer care about kinetics, they're just going all in for rockets, so I guess I will do just fine with fusion pellets. Now, I could also redesign Hydras and retrofit all of them, but to be quite honest with you, I want them to die, because sooner or later they'll just be an issue where they are not being useful because of them being such a small class of ship, and I also have to maintain them with dusts, which is what I don't want to happen. So I would much rather have them do some damage to the enemy and die in the process of doing just that, which is always very nice. Well, it's not for them, but it is for me, so yeah. Oh well, it's just 30 dust. I think I'm going to decrease my tax rate just so people are happy on cocoa, and most importantly on Zergs, which is what I want to happen, to increase the production food and industry by quite a bit, and because of that I'll get more population, and also I'll be able to get a little bit more production as a direct result of having more population. Now, still 7 turns before I get a new hero. How on earth am I going to have to wait for more? Where I don't get what I say anymore, but that's just typical, isn't it? So I'm going to end the turn. And you know what? Instead of drinking another sip of juice, I'm going to talk about some random off-topic subjects. For example, Steam Sale. It actually allows me to discover quite a bit about myself. For example, oh, wait a minute. I think I'm going to postpone this subject because the enemy is sending quite a bit of ships in my general direction. It doesn't look like it's going to be too much of an issue though, but let me see. There's this hero that I just recently, well, almost defeated, and there's a fleet that, excuse me, she's probably going to command. Also, it's just so typical. Every time I start production of mutants, the enemy immediately tries to take over the only system that allows me to actually make them, which is definitely annoying, to say the least. But anyway, yeah. I got my wave function control. This is very, very nice indeed. Dismiss. I know I won. It would be kind of ridiculous if I didn't. Now, I'll try to talk and do stuff at the same time, which is relatively difficult. I need antimatter, huh? Okay, it's definitely worth it. So, Colonize Arctic, move it to the top. I'm not going to spend 5 deaths to speed it up because, well, I'm just kind of a cheap person, which is what actually I wanted to talk about. Because, yeah, I discovered because of the Steam Summer Sale that I'm a cheap person. For example, I had Half-Life 2 on my wishlist for ages. I believe almost, I think I had it since Steam came out. Or rather, since I created an account on Steam. Well, maybe not that bad, but something along those lines. And now there was this huge discount on all Half-Life titles, so I could get my Half-Life 2 for like €1.23, something along those lines. And I didn't get it because, well, it was still €1.23 too much. I'm so bad. And then again, even though I am theoretically supposed to be this kind of cheap person, you know what happened? Almost immediately after that, I went ahead and bought Starcade Shadow of Chernobyl, which also has been on my wish list, but always on a way lower position. And also, it's just so stupid of me. Why am I cheap on one things and I'm not on others? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, at least not to me. I have no idea. Oh, and there's some interesting stuff in there, and Soros decided to attack me, so they broke the pact, not me! Yes! Which means that probably the pact is going to be broken. I know they're going to hate me for breaking it, because they'll think that I broke it instead of them, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Honestly, I don't even care, because I want the pact to be broken. I want to attack Soros yet again, and get the Hexaferum, so that I could make my ships regardless of Horatian invasions. Which would be nice indeed. Now, the enemy probably doesn't have any issues. Oh man, I didn't check that, did I? Well, in this case, let's just go for that strategy and repair any damage. after that, obviously, that's just a joke on my part, because I don't believe I'll have any ships left after this battle. Still, never had to try. Now, those lasers still look cute! I do love the way they look. And also, I forgot that the enemy actually uses kinetics instead of rockets, so I am going to take a significant amount of damage. However, it is slightly-ish possible that I am actually going to survive this battle, which would be A, unexpected, B, very nice. And that is, it looks like that is indeed what is going to happen. But anyway, going back on topic that I discussed just a moment ago, I think that the reason I bought Stalker was pretty much the fact that I watched the TB video of the Steam Summer Sale. It just made me so hyped up that I immediately went ahead and bought it. Again, he... Wasn't that the case with Half-Life 2? No, I believe Half-Life 2 was just on a flash sale, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the case. That's why I was hyped up because of TB's video. But anyway, what I did want to tell you, and I forgot what it was. Excuse me, I want to go there. Oh, seriously, I want to go there. They're not blocking the system, so why can't I move? Okay, in this case, just go back. That's really soon. Wait a minute, do they have the technology to move through warp holes? Yes, of course they do. That would be silly not to have. So, why can't I go there? Stupid game. I'm just kidding. I love this game, but... Wait a minute, I can't go anywhere? This game... I'm not in anybody's control zone, and this ship does not block the system, so what on earth? Whatever, it happens. I do love this game, but sometimes I just want to choke it a little bit. You know, just a little bit so that it feels the pain. Nothing more than that. It's a friend feeling most of the time. A little bit sadistic as well, but oh well. Which actually also is going to involve the next topic I wanted to discuss. Of it, another game that was that I got really hyped up to buy after watching TB's video, which was Defcon. So after listening what TB had to say about it, I'm going to escape. Maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to escape into the system. So anyway, after hearing what TB said about Defcon, I was so hyped up and I was almost about to buy it, but somewhere deep in my mind, a little bit of sense came through and said, hey buddy, how about you play the demo first and see if you actually like the game before buying it? And I did just that, and I'm so thankful to myself because after playing a few minutes of the demo, I felt like vomiting my brain out. No, literally. I really did feel like vomiting my brain out. I believe that there were only two reasons why I didn't actually kill myself. One, I couldn't find a way to kill myself that was painful enough, right? And the other thing is that I immediately after playing Defcon, I just went ahead and turned on Analog the Hate Story, and it cooled me down, made me go back to my senses, which kinda saved me, to be honest. So, yeah. I thought to myself I'm going to like Defcon because I like original games. Apparently, original games, yes, but not all of them, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And this is my timer, if you didn't guess already, but yeah, just the idea of nuclear bombing Seoul or Warsaw, it hurts my soul a lot. It's just, I mean, I could probably even get over the choking of children being, you know, radiated to death alive, if this makes any sense. That is in the soundtrack. I probably could get through that, but man, bombing Seoul or Warsaw? No. No. I like original games. I don't like this kind of games though. I may be a sadist sometimes, I may enjoy killing, but only on a person basis, not on genociding entire cities, especially the cities that I love a lot. That's just not for me. So, can I actually declare the war on them already? No? How much longer do I have to... Oh, well, whatever, doesn't really matter. So, anyway. Also, Defcon is kinda silly in a lot of areas, to be quite honest with you. And by saying kinda silly, I actually mean it. It's really actually stupid. Because, okay, I could get over the fact that Europe is a single faction. I mean, it's a little bit difficult to understand to me. For example, what on earth is Belarus doing in the European faction when there is this Russia faction? I mean, Yeah. And please, let's just not continue this topic. Politics and YouTube gaming videos never get well along. Just trust me. If you don't know too much about the politics in this side of the world, having Belarus in the European, nation per se, doesn't make any sense. So, actually, what kind of upgrade I wanted to go for? Oh, yes, I want to go for calendar. Is that how it's called? Well, it would take me quite a long time to achieve this, though. You know what? Whatever, I'm just going to go for it. So, what else do I need? Colonize gas giants or asteroids? I think I'll go for asteroids just because of the sheer amount of asteroids that the source colonized for me. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to queue up. And I'm going to engage in a battle while still talking. So, the enemy probably has a gazillion missiles. Yes, she does. So, but I do have more ships, so I'm going to win. It's just this, the amount of the winner is going to be the guy with more ships by now. It doesn't matter the class of ship, the technology you have, it's just how it goes because of the route I went for, aka total awesomeness with lasers. So I might as well try to go for Beria actually, see how this works out. I don't believe it will, but it never hurts to try. But okay, as I was saying about Defcon, well, okay, Belarus being in Europe, that's not too bad, and also it brings me a shadow of hope that it actually might be true in the future. Yeah, right. So that's not that big. The enemy has shields already. Oh, that's a good thing to know. I'll have to adjust that, adapt to that. Well, the enemy still didn't stand a chance, obviously, but I will have to adapt to that, as I said, twice already. Actually, 3 times. Whatever. But that's just one nonsense that is in Defcon. There are 2 more that are even bigger. Nonsense number 1, Africa as a nation that has access to a huge amount of nukes. I don't want to say anything offensive about Africa, there are some really advanced countries in there, and so on and so forth. But if you would have to count the amount of nukes, do they have any nukes in Africa? Actually, now that I think of it, I don't think they have. No, I don't. I believe none of the countries in Africa has any nukes whatsoever. So even if Defcon is in the near future when they actually do, I don't believe this Africa could be a nation competing against anybody else in this time. But that's just the beginning of nonsense. Now we're going to the real meaty stuff. You ready for it? Okay, here it goes. South Asia as a single nation. Sounds okay? Well, let me tell it differently. South Asia, aka United. Japan, North Korea, South Korea, China, Thailand, India, all those countries nearby, Iraq, Iran, United Arab Emirates, Israel, all those countries packed together. Could you think of a bigger cultural mix than that? I could not. I was trying to imagine something more stupid of a United Nation, and I couldn't. It makes no sense whatsoever. It just does not. It's plain stupidity, and yeah. I know it's not. I'm not supposed to care because that's not what the game is about, but I do. This kind of nonsense is just a little bit too much for me, and I can't take it. I have to have a game that at least pretends to make some kind of nonsense sense out of any kind of nonsense through lore or anything else, but this is just too difficult for me to believe, especially since Defcon is supposed to be this kind of, Cold War thingish. So that definitely doesn't fit the Cold War theme at all. So actually, I was going for research labs on every of my system without checking what they actually give me. So give me a second. Lava burn, hydrogen methane desert area. That's absolutely perfect for this system. How about this? Lava, that's good as well. How about Zeros? Does it give me any bonus in here? Bonuses? No, it doesn't. So why am I going for it? I have no idea. Well, just because I'm stupid. However, I did check this out, so it's not that bad. I do need over here. Need it, rather. And same goes for this area, because I have burn, I have lava. So it kind of fits it definitely quite nicely. Anything else? Not really. I'm going to end the turn and say my outro because I'm hungry and want to eat! How can you not understand that? I believe you can. You're nice people and you're kind of smart. Well, I know that watching my videos is not too smart, so I'm not sure what I'm saying is smart. I'm just trying to compliment you on a regular day-to-day basis for no reason whatsoever. So, it was PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer. Thank you for watching. If you somehow managed to enjoy my video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Always be encouraged to leave a comment because I enjoy reading them, and I'll see you online.